Hi everyone! In this video I'm going to be talking about buttons and anchors and when to use them. Let's start with our example design. Here's an inline link and some text. It's a different color, and when you hover over it, the cursor becomes a little pointer. When implementing this, would this be an anchor tag or a button tag? Of course, this would be an anchor tag. Anchor tags are inline by default and create a hyperlink to web pages, files, email addresses, locations on the same page, or anything else a URL can address. You can do all sorts of fun stuff with the hyperlinks made here. You can simply follow the link, but you can also open them in a new tab, a new window, bookmark it, send it to your friends, and so on. Also, screen readers will see that this is indeed a link and tell their users what to expect. Another example. There are in fact two elements on this design to take into account. There is this cancel text and the yellow thing that says go for it. The cancel part. What would that be? It looks like the link in our text from before. It's a different color, it's underlined, so it could be an anchor, right? Well, let's see what an anchor would mean here. Does it link to something? Do we want to be able to open this in a new tab? Do we want to send our canceling the order to our friends? No, of course not. In this case, it would be a button tag, not an anchor. But it's styled the same way. Yes, it is, but that's no excuse for not having semantically correct HTML. So, cancel is a button. It doesn't take you to a new link or something, it does something. In this case, it closes the dialog. Onto the big yellow thing. Is it a button as well, or an anchor? You guessed it, it's a button as well. Now here's a tricky one. The yellow show me more below these cards. What would that be? An anchor or a button? Well, in this case, it's not that obvious. What will happen when a user clicks on it? Does it open a new page where all of the possible cards are shown? Or will it load more cards on the same page? Well, in this case, our client wants it to go to a page where they can see all the cards. So what would it be then? Looks a lot like that button we had before. And we already have a style for it. Well, that's again no excuse to implement it as a button. Just use a class instead of the button type. And add some CSS to make sure an anchor tag looks the same. And well, go for it. Now they're the same, but different. The cards themselves would probably link to a detailed page, so they can also be wrapped in a nice anchor tag. So here it would mean anchor tags all around. I hope you've enjoyed this video. By now, you should be able to choose which tag to use in which situation. And no, it should never be a div tag. I shouldn't have to say this, but never use a div tag for something that is a button or an anchor. Get your semantics in order, people. Have fun, see you next time.